Dating Thai women versus dating Western women. This is a very divisive subject, and it's going to be my opinion on where the dating landscape is headed in 2025 and the reasons behind. Personally, I think dating Thai women is a better option than the Western counterparts for a variety of reasons that I'm going to get into. I hope you find this video informative. Smash a like and subscribe if you do, and let's get into it. The first reason is Thai women tend to be more fun. Now, what I mean by that is less stressful, the dating experience I've found personally, and just from a standpoint of I feel more relaxed whilst I'm dating a Thai woman versus a Western woman. There seems to be less expectations from the outset, and you can just relax, let your own personality shine, and really just enjoy the experience for what it is. So being more fun is definitely a good thing when it comes to dating. The second reason is Thai women tend to be more submissive. What I mean by that is not in that way. I'm talking about more so in a standpoint of getting along with someone, tend to be open to new things, tend to want to make sure you're having a good time, which in a dating aspect is very, very good. It's kind of refreshing. So you can really let a man be a man and to really just guide the date the way you want it to go, and really just have a good time and just kick back and enjoy the date. The third reason is Thai women tend to be less masculine and more feminine. Now, dating a feminine woman is a massive advantage. Your life is a lot easier. There are less headbutts, there are less arguments, and much less stress for us guys out there. Now, in the days of feminism and women's rights, that's cool, no problem. But in the dating world, when you have two people that are trying to be masculine, it generally doesn't work. If one person is a little bit more feminine, it means that there is a hierarchy and it's easier to figure out a common ground between the two of you. So having that commonality, having a masculine person and a feminine person in a relationship, it's a little bit more old school, but for a guy, it just makes life that little bit easier. The fourth reason is cost. Now, as far as dating goes, Thai women aren't particularly picky in regards to where you go. As long as it has a good atmosphere, then you're generally pretty good. Now, if you're eating out, Thai women generally aren't impressed with going to a steakhouse, going to a flash pasta place. They like simple, basic, good Thai food for the most part. And even if you take them to a flash restaurant, they'll normally order Thai food. It's just what happens, and it's fantastic because it's less money for you. Not to say that you want to be a cheap Charlie, because you still want to impress, but you don't have to shell out hundreds and hundreds of dollars or thousands of baht for a good night out. They're more than happy to let you take them somewhere that has a good reputation, but it's a little bit easier on the wallet, which is fine by me. The fifth reason is Thai women tend to be more traditional, which is great from an aspect of being close to their family, from an aspect of having respect for everyone. The Thai culture is a culture of respect for everyone, and that's something I can get behind, because a lot of people these days, they don't share that view, and I certainly do in regards to having respect for everyone on an equal footing. So I definitely agree with that. But having that traditional mindset just means that just life's that little bit easier to and simpler to figure out if you agree with those values, which are very good values. So traditionalism in this day and age is definitely something that I can get behind. The sixth reason is Thai women tend to be a lot more easygoing. The saying "up to you," which is used hundreds of times a day in Thailand, is something that you get used to hearing, because in an aspect of dating, the Thai woman will say that to you. When it comes to making a decision, if you ask her what you want to do, the answer is generally up to you, and that's the easygoing part of dating. So that's something that you definitely get used to. Thai women are great to be around because they have a relaxed personality. They do tend to joke around a lot, which is great as well. So forming a bond with someone that has such a good and relaxed and easygoing attitude makes dating fun. So definitely a positive as far as that goes. The seventh reason is Thai women generally tend to have less judgment in regards to dating. If you've dated in the West, you know what I'm talking about. Most women won't look at you unless you are over 6 foot, you've got to earn 6 figures, and you've got to have a 6-inch, well, you know what I'm talking about. But Thai women tend to be less picky, which is great. I'd still say if you can, take care of yourself whilst you're over there. But from a standpoint of judgment, Thai women, they see through the facade of someone who's fake for the most part, and are more likely to connect with someone who is of better person and personality. So from a standpoint of judgment, it feels like dating is easier from a standpoint of you don't have to try to impress as much. As long as you just have a good time, be yourself, and enjoy the moment, make sure she's okay, then it's going to be fun. I will end on a bit of a controversial one. Now, Thai women tend to be healthier is the last and final option. I'm not going to get into why, but just a standpoint of what they eat. Now, the Western diet has crept into Thai culture, and Thai people aren't as healthy as they used to be, but for the most part, they still eat predominantly a Thai food diet, which for the most part is good, and that keeps them from being unhealthy, which is something the West certainly hasn't escaped over the past 10 to 20 years, especially if you live in the UK or the US and Australia. You know what I'm talking about. The ladies aren't as healthy as they should be, and nor are the guys, to be honest. It kind of goes both ways, but from a dating standpoint, the Thai women do tend to be healthier. So that wraps up the video. Thanks for sticking around till the end. If you did, smash a like and subscribe if you can, as it really helps the channel. I look to pump out a lot more videos as time progresses. If you have any views on why dating a Thai woman is potentially better than dating a Western woman, then let me know in the comments, because I do read and respond to all comments. I'd be interested to know your experiences and where you see dating in 2025 plus moving forward. Thanks very much. Bye.